Yeah. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Musa Gaming here, and today we have a special guest, a group of special guests that are in the live stream chat right now. That one of them is actually Hokage, who is actually current leadership of Kingdom 3879. And as you guys might or might not know, my Max Level Newbie account is currently in Kingdom 3879, and we're off to probably one of the biggest KvK ones that I've personally ever seen. Question mark. And I think the maps are not finalized as far as what I've been told, but we have a good understanding of how the Dippos has gone so far. And we also have the map kind of opened up already. So in today's stream, we're gonna go ahead and get the help of those who are in the chat. And see if we can get a better understanding of how this war in 3879, 3867, 3865, 3871, 3873, 3870, 3878, and 3869's war is going to go. Now, Hokage has actually provided me this map right here. And it looks like we are off to a 3v5 with 3879, 3865, and 3871 allied up together. And against 3867, 3879, 3869, and 3873, and 3870. Is that correct, guys? Is that correct? Am I wrong? The alliances are actually not final, is it? I think I'm gonna consider that the alliances are final, right? And namely, I think in terms of how strong each kingdom is, I think 3879 without a doubt is probably the strongest kingdom in this map. We have probably the most amount of power, not the most amount of kill point, but yeah, we probably are the strongest kingdom in this map at the very moment. I think that is probably agreeable by most people that are here in the chat, as well as everyone who is in this map. Again, and then we have Kingdom 3865, which has 20 billion power and 103 billion kill points, and which is kind of crazy. And then 3871 allied up together. And then 3867, which is all KvK1 winner. 3869, which is also another KvK1 winner. And then 3873, also another KvK1 winner, are the stronger of the enemy side, I think. And then 3878, 3870 obviously are very, very strong kingdoms, but I think that's basically is 3879 and 3865 versus 3867, 3869, and 3873 in terms of the powerhouse versus powerhouse is how I'm seeing this. Am I correct? I think for top 379 is the third. I see. I see. No, it's fine. I don't think we need to go into the too much details of Hero Scroll, guys. Let's just go ahead and get a general understanding of the war and how this is gonna play out, right? 67 don't have stats. Ooh, I see. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Let me just go ahead and actually draw another one here. There you go. So as far as what I can tell, so it looks like 67, as the task 4 opens, we're gonna go into this zone. And immediately 67 might actually come in here and fight us. Along with 78 is what I'm understanding. Is that correct? Or would 67 actually compete for this zone against 71 and 65? Which is I think unlikely, right? 65 is actually really, really strong. From the stats itself, I think 65 does look stronger than 67 at this point. So the fact that we have 71 and 65 allied together in this zone, most likely this zone is not going to go contested. Is that correct, guys? So I'm assuming this zone right here is most likely going to be occupied by 65 and 71. If the map is right, I think you're correct. Map speculations, though? Okay. So this zone, I think our allies would actually have it pretty easy on pass 4 opening. This zone will be kind of competed over, I guess. This zone will be kind of competed over very strongly. We have 67 and 78 against 679. But the general consensus is that we will be able to get this zone, right? Because 3879 is, again, the strongest kingdom in this map. And if you're locked in to the corner here, then I think this KvK is already GG. If you're locked in 3879, which is possibility, but if 3879 is locked into this zone, then we are already the alliances have already lost to KvK, right? So I'm gonna assume that we have secured this zone right here, because otherwise the KvK is already done, right? If 3879 cannot participate beyond their pass for opening, then it is GG. Am I correct, guys? Am I correct? So the expectation is that we're gonna actually win this zone. I think. Is everyone in agreement, disagreement? But yeah, so if you're assuming that 3879 is gonna win this zone, 65 and 71 is gonna win this zone, I'm gonna assume that 73 will be able to control this zone right here, right? 71 is not gonna be able to compete against 73, I believe, because this is also neighboring 70, 3870. So this is 2 kingdom territory. 73 is expected to be stronger than 71. But if they're joined by 70, I think this zone right here is expected to be eaten by the enemy alliance, right? And this one is uncontested, so I think everyone, this zone will be actually acquired by 3878 and 3870. So if 3879 does win this pass 4 opening, 3867 could be eliminated right away. 71 and 65 will farm in the same zone. Yeah. But yeah, 67 will be eliminated right away if we do win this zone, right? Because they have no passes. They have no way of getting out of this zone, right? So we're gonna just assume that at the moment. Because yeah, right now we're expecting 79 to actually win this zone. Otherwise, if 3879 does not win the zone, then the KvK is over, right? They're gonna have this zone right here only. The main fight will be 79 versus 73, 67, and 78. Yeah, so main fight will be... Wait, hold on. 79 versus 73. Where's 73 at? Oh, 73 right here. Okay. 67 will push when zone 5 open, try to cut 79. Or 75? 65? Okay. 67 would be zone locked, but they would attack flags once 79 and 73 fights. Okay. So even if they're zone locked, they will still be able to kind of fight. I got it. Because otherwise 79 wouldn't be able to actually you know, at least trade distraction so that, 67 can actually win the help contribute to other people. I get it. Okay. So we got zone 5s figured out. When the pass 5 opens, I guess this zone will be free for blue, right? Pass 5 opens, this zone will be free for blue because we have 65, 71. Just 3 entrants. Granted that 79 has already won this zone. Guys, give like to Musa? Yes, please. And then this zone will be competed over. I think this zone will be kind of question mark. Right? Because we got 73 going against 71 and 65, right? But I'm assuming that because this is 2v1, that 73 might win or lose, right? So this kingdom, this zone is question mark. I think this zone is also question mark too, right? Because 69 would actually enter this zone. 78 will also enter this zone. And then 67 would also be kind of pushing out on that zone. So 79 has to fight against 3 kingdoms at once. 73 can't stop 65. Is that right? That zone is 2v2. Oh, right. Yeah, right. Actually, this is, yeah. 70 would actually join too. Okay, yeah. I think 79 may lose the past 5 as they're against 3 kingdoms. Yeah, that's true. That's 100%. And then if they lose this, then they will have to enter through this zone, right? Oh yeah, this is a tough zone right here. This is a tough zone. I mean, 79 is strong, but yeah, 3v1 is a little bit tough, right? And then red would get a free zone on the bottom here, right? There's technically 4 kingdoms that can enter through this, right? And then once we get into Kingsland, so we can get 79 to the Kingsland, 65 and 71 to Kingsland, all guaranteed, right? On the top side. Based on this, we will see if purple or red would actually be able to enter this. Wait, let me just go ahead and change that to orange because we don't know who's coming. And on this side also as well. And then red would have free passage to this from 4 different kingdoms. There's no Kingsland in KvK2, is it? I think if they plan like that, they could try 4v1, 79 in zone 5. Hold on, let me go take a look at the map again. Because like it's been so long since I actually played KvK2. Isn't the middle area basically Kingsland? No. Yeah, this is still Kingsland. Like, are you not allowed to build? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, that's still Kingsland. And whoever basically wins the Kingsland and the Zig area will basically be determined as a winner of the KvK. Wait, hold on. Musa, the past 5 are open straight away from 0 semi-protected. So I'll say no Kingsland, no Kingsland fighting. Okay, so no Kingsland fighting could happen if, based on how the passes are working. No Kingsland due to you get access to all the zone when zone 5 opens. So, oh, I see. So because you're going to be fighting against each other for the passes to Kingsland, the Kingsland fight would actually not happen, is what you're saying. But the map most likely will be wrong. Yeah, because what you're saying is because you can actually go through each and every one of those zones, by the time that the Kingsland actually open, the war will be over, is what you're saying, right? Because you can actually pass through these, right? Is that what you're saying? Okay, he's Hokage sent me past 5s at the end of chapter at the end of this chapter. Whether or not the objective is achieved, past 5s throughout the Lost Kingdom will be activated and will be open for contention for 12 hours. Your alliance territory must be adjacent to pass to launch attack. Is that the ending? Hold on. Past 5s? So you can take level 5 anytime. Oh, I see. Do you already have the monument? No, we don't have monument for that. Hold on. I think Hokage is trying to tell me something. It's semi-protected. Past 4s are semi-protected. So any kingdom can get into zone 5. Okay. So by the time that we actually get to the Kingsland actually opens, this is already GG, is what you're saying. Perfect example, 2v4 in the bottom zone 6. Two v4. Like right here. I see. Because like we can just build towards this. Also correct data. Okay, let's take a look at the correct data too. Let's see. So kingdoms. So we have Kingdom 3865, which has 16 billion, 16.5 billion. 102 billion kill point. Wow, okay. That's a lot. 79 has 26 billion power, 96 billion kill point. So actually 65 actually has a lot more kill point, which is interesting. 3871 has 6 billion kill point and 15 billion kill point as well. Okay. Oh, I see. This is why. So we have 2 kingdoms that have a lot more kill point than the rest of them. But instead, we have 5 alliances here versus 3 that we have here. 73 does seem to be the strongest in terms of power. 69 seems to be the strongest in terms of KP on the enemy side. But KP, we're a little bit ahead. Power, they're a lot ahead. Because they have way more kingdoms. I see. And City Hall level 25, we have 1700, and then they have 2400. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you can try to find a screenshot from when I was in that 2v4 there, there. Okay. But yeah, this is very interesting, guys. This is very interesting. Like KvK2 map, like I've been playing on Seasonal Conquest only for a very long time. So like KvK4, I forget how it used to be. Like this is like 3-4 years ago for me, right? I'm still trying to figure this out. So maybe this would not happen, but before KvK4 is before the Kingsland is actually over, we'll basically fight towards winning this zone, and they're gonna try to fight against this zone. And then from the enemy perspective, they're gonna try to win over all this zone before the Kingsland ever opens. So that Kingsland fight, there will be no Kingsland fight, right? Is what I'm understanding. Because fights will be over by the time that all the Kingsland past 6 is actually open. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, guys. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, my opinion, in all honesty, looking at craziest KvK2 that I've ever experienced. Back when I was in 2811, I don't think KvK2 was this intense. I think Petrus is here, so Petrus might be able to second that opinion. But yeah, when we were fighting KvK2, this was not this intense. Also, not as many crazy mega Krakens in KvK1 into KvK2, guys. So very interesting. I think if 67 gets zone lock instantly, it will be a very bad KvK2. Betrayal is probably involved. Hey. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. At the end of the day, this is just what we have so far, right? Again, disclaimer. Like, all the alliances and all that stuff, like, it's just what we have so far. From the most trustworthy information source, which is actually, Hokage, who is R4 in KvK, in Kingdom 3879. But this does look pretty tough. KvK to be in. 3879 obviously is gonna fight against a whole lot of kingdoms, but is allied with one of the strongest kingdoms in the map. 3865. But yeah. Woo! Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. Hey Musa, at least we don't got 400 SOC T5s running around. Yeah. Like good old times, yes. 2805 was a wild enemy, but yeah, the overall KvK, this is crazy. Yeah, a lot crazier, I would say. 2805, but obviously our KvKs were really wild too. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that KvK1 and KvK2 can get this intense. So, so yeah, my personal goal, is to zero Petrus if I can. So, Petrus, watch out, sir. Watch out. Do random TP all the time, and I'll personally zero myself, zeroing you. No promises, but I'll personally zero myself, zeroing you if you get caught offline in a random TP. I don't know if that's gonna ever happen, but yes. This is looking to be a one heck of a KvK2, guys. Remember to claim gold chests before they run out? I'll do that, sir. I'll do that. After recording this video, though. But thank you for letting me know. There's a lot of gold chests in both kingdoms that I'm in on my resort accounts. Let's see, though. Actually, let's claim all the gold chests on this kingdom first as we kind of wrap things here at 3879. We got a lot of gold chests today. As you guys can see, I was actually trying to clear off all the non-gold chests here. Actually, that's going to take forever. All right. Hope you guys actually enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channels. Subscribe to my channel, not channels. And check out Petrus's channel as well, who is going to be fighting on the 3873 side of this KvK. So Petrus and I won't meet until later part of the KvK, but it's going to be exciting, guys. Again, thank you guys so much. Special thanks to Hokage for providing me this awesome map. Really appreciate it. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. And yep. Let's have one heck of a KvK2, guys. Peace.